Hey there. So today I'm going to cover a super effective content marketing strategy for family law firms. This applies elsewhere as well, of course, in other law niches, but I'm talking about today about the angle of family law firms and how you could do that. But first of all, why even bother with content marketing? Because I get it. It's like you're going about your day, like you don't have time to write articles, but there are many ways around it. But this video is about why you should do it and what's the power. Like if you put in the effort, or if you figure out how to do it, maybe through the help of someone, an agency, a freelancer, whatever, why you should do it and why it's worth the effort. So let me get straight to it. The first thing is, why bother with content marketing as a family law firm? Like, why even bother? The benefits are, first of all, if you do content marketing, if you write blog articles, those articles can actually turn readers or interested people that have a question around your particular topic, around your service area. They Google for the question, they Google for the answer. And if your article shows up, they might convert to become a client of yours straight away from that article. They might get in touch from the article. And just an example, like some person might Google for, do I need a lawyer when going through a divorce? And your article talks about like what are the different nuances, aspects, like do they need a lawyer? Like what are the pros and cons of having a lawyer? And if the article is convincing enough to convince them that yes, you do need an article or you are better off having a lawyer. And then if you have CTAs or call to actions within that article to get in touch with you and how to get in touch with you, it makes sense that some of those people reading those articles will actually get in touch with you and you will get those clients that you would otherwise have to. In the legal niche, usually the cost to acquire a customer is in the high hundreds, if not in the thousands, depending on the niche and the market. Anyway, like you could get customers way cheaper through those articles. Plus, these articles will also raise brand awareness for you. People will get to know your brand and they will build trust with your brand as well. So think about it. Like if someone is in the market for a divorce attorney or they're interested or they have specific questions around the topic, odds are that they don't know any law firms offering divorce law services because they haven't been through that before, or if their friends have been like they haven't discussed about their friends, like, hey, who was your lawyer? So they are in the market for the first time and they don't already know a company that they would trust and recognize. So they would just usually start Googling different questions or searching for the answers to different questions that they have. And then if someone trustworthy shows up, they will want to do business with them if they are down the line of like choosing a divorce attorney to help them with their divorce or with their family law dealing. So the trust factor is huge here. Otherwise, like if you're not going to build trust through those articles, your competitors are going to do that because somebody is already ranking on Google for the same questions and answers. And it's not that hard usually to beat them. But if you don't do anything, they are going to grab all that traffic. So the other benefit is the ability to retarget. So I don't know if you have retargeting set up already. You should definitely have that set up. And we help our clients with that as well. But the idea is that if someone already landed on your page, it's so cheap to retarget across different platforms. You probably experience this yourself. Like you are, I don't know, maybe checking out some item on an online store and you didn't buy or you didn't do anything. And later down the line, like for the next 3 months, that one item that you were thinking about buying but you didn't is going to follow you around for the next 3 months. This is rather effective in terms of marketing. This will significantly boost that e-commerce store's revenue, but it's also going to do the same thing for you. Like if someone is reading your articles, it's so easy to retarget to them. Maybe offer a free consultation, put up an ad about free consultation and about your particular service, and this could lead them to become your client later down the line. The fourth thing is that this will increase your topical authority. And although you might not think that it's important, but topical authority, I'm going to also show you an example about it, but topical authority is going to help you rank for your bottom of the funnel keywords. And it's basically will help you to become the #1 search result in your area. And again, I'm going to show you an example about it. Last thing is that you're going to be able to add internal links to your service pages. So basically from all of these articles that you could create, you can easily just simply add a internal link to your main service page. And here's a simple structure of a funnel, for a simple marketing funnel. So the first phase is top of the funnel, which is awareness. People are searching for different types of questions. They have questions around your particular topic. So how much does a divorce cost? Will my wife get 50% of the company if we get a divorce? How to file for a divorce? How much does a divorce cost? In the middle of the funnel, there are consideration questions like, do I need a lawyer when getting a divorce? And at the bottom of the funnel this is the closest to converting. So people searching for these phrases are the most likely to actually hire you to help them with their divorce dealings. But this is also the most competitive. Top of funnel is far less competitive. It's much, much easier to get clients from here. But in the legal niche, people have so many questions that people don't know who to trust, which lawyer to trust. So you can build a lot of trust by answering their questions. And then from these articles, funneling them to actually book a free consultation or take the next step with you. So that's why content marketing is super, super effective. Now I'm going to show you a few examples. So here's 1-800-LION Law, and they're not in the family law niche, but I know them from the personal injury niche. And if you look at this here, this is an estimation of their monthly organic traffic. So they're getting around 129,000 visitors every month to their site. They're selling legal services in the PI in this space. And you see the value here? This is how much they would need to pay in order to get this kind of traffic with paid ads. So the content marketing that these guys are doing is bringing them in 1.3 million in comparable paid ads traffic value. So that's huge. That's what's possible. how they are able to achieve this is that they are doing a lot of, the way they are achieving this is that they have like tons of blog articles. They have almost 1,500 pages, most of them being blog articles. You see here, driving age by state, how old do you have to be to sit in the passenger seat? And they are targeting a lot of different keywords that people are searching around personal injury lawyers. Having all of these articles, like I'm not saying you need 1,500. They are the best performing law firm in terms of doing content marketing. So that's why they're like a nice case study to show, because of how much revenue they're making from the content that they're doing. And this is also the content marketing that they're doing is also helping them to rank at the top for their most important keywords, for their service page keywords. So you see here, car accident lawyer Dallas. This is super high difficulty keyword. It shows here that they're ranking in the second position, but in reality, if I open it up, it's just, they are actually number one. You see here, just that the Google Map Pack is showing up at the top here, and they are also number one in the Map Pack. This is also highly related to the amount of content that they have, because they have established so much topical authority. Google deems them as a subject matter expert, as like a Wikipedia of the personal injury law space. And that's why they're ranking so well for everything. And usually most clients that we work with, like the mistake they make with content marketing is that they have a marketing manager or someone responsible for content marketing, for writing blog articles. It's just randomly coming up with blog topic ideas. And then once they publish the blog article that they somehow managed to create with a lot of effort and a lot of pain usually, they just publish the article and then they share it in their social media if they have social media channels, and then they get a trickle of traffic and then it drops off because there's no consistency in that. Then they do another article maybe a month later, or maybe they can do multiple articles in a month. So this is traffic and in time. In the x-axis there's time, and in the y-axis there's traffic. So they get some spikes of traffic whenever they publish their articles on social media. Maybe there's the other staff members or colleagues are reading the articles, but there's no consistency. Whereas if you do content marketing right, this is a compounding growth engine. So the traffic is going to compound and going to increase in time, because like if you're doing content marketing that's based on keyword research, based on knowing what people are actually searching for, then you will start to show up in those search results. And with every additional article, you're going to start to get additional traffic. The previous articles you did, they will also continue to generate traffic. So every additional article will build up on the previous amount of traffic that you're getting. So if we look at 1-800-LION Law, like you can see here, last 2 years, traffic has been compounding and growing. So that's why it's really important to get it right. Otherwise, nobody's going to find your blog. How to actually know what to write about, what topics to cover, what topics to target, to get traffic, to get consistently delivering traffic. First option is go to Google and just do this, type in how, asterisk, and divorce. So you might get some keywords here, but the problem with Google is that yes, you can do it. You will not know how many people are searching for these kinds of things. You will just get some ideas from Google, some topic ideas. And also you will not know how high the competition is for those kinds of keywords. So a better idea is to use specific tools. And these tools, they do cost, but if you're serious about content marketing, like if you think about the time it takes to write one article and what's the cost, it makes sense to invest into proper keyword research tools to do it right. And the first one that you could choose is SEMrush, because SEMrush has a free trial. Like if you go to backlinks.io/SEMrush trial, there's a link there that will take you to a free trial. Ahrefs just doesn't have a free trial. That's why I added this SEMrush free trial here. And Ahrefs is like, the lowest plan I think is like $100 a month. So you can take that and start doing keyword research with that. The way I recommend to do keyword research is to start from your competitors. So if you know any of your competitors, you can simply go to Ahrefs. You can go to Site Explorer here. And if you just type in your, like, let's say you open up Ahrefs, you go to Site Explorer and you just put your competitor's name here. Then you go to, on the left here, you go to pages. Here you can see all the pages that they are indexed or ranking and how much traffic these pages are getting. And this is sorted based on which pages have the most amount of traffic. And then you can start to get ideas from your competitors. This is just a personal injury example, but you could have other examples. And another way we do this usually for our clients is we go to Ahrefs as well. Let me show you. We Google for like different high competition cities, and we look for competitors of our clients in high competition cities. So let's say Austin divorce lawyer. This is high competition, meaning that odds are that someone ranking at the top has to do some work here. And then we start looking at top rankers and what type of content have they done in the past. If I plug them into Ahrefs here and do the same top pages report, I see that these guys have 179 pages, not all of them articles, but still I can get inspiration from here and start getting content ideas. And it doesn't need to be your competitors in your local area. Like I say, if you're in Orlando, you don't need to look at your Orlando competitors. You can also look at other competitors, because they're talking about family law. Odds are people are also asking the same questions in Orlando, even if your competitors that you're looking at in Austin, in Seattle, or in New York even, or maybe even in Canada, because the questions are still the same usually. You can just take idea, take inspiration, write a better article, and you will already rank better because your business is in that area. And also you can add a modifier as well. So for example, here, this Kirker Davis, like they're in Austin, they have an article covering how long after divorce can you marry in Texas. So yeah, and you could do the same for Florida if you are in Orlando, for example. And yeah, this is just one law firm. But anyway, you can see what's already working because they have done tons of articles. Like they've done 180 pages of articles. Most of them are not working. Like you can see on the second page, most articles are not getting any traffic at all. So the traffic is zero. but just get inspiration from the ones that are generating traffic, because here you see what's working for others. This is also the process that we go through, and then we just tailor the content to our client's specific location, and we try to always make it better than what we see is already out there. So this is a quick hack on how to do this. And another way to do it is that you don't always have to rely on your competitors. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. And then another method to keyword research is just go to Ahrefs again, go to Keyword Explorer. And by the way, you can also do the same things with SEMrush. They are direct competitors, so you could do the same. And if you get the 1 week of free trial, you can basically do a year's worth of content research with the free trial. But yeah, like here, you go to Ahrefs, you go to Keyword Explorer here, and you type in the main terms related to your, like, it's just some main terms, high-level terms that are related to your niche. So I just write child custody, divorce, and prenup. And if you go to then matching terms and you choose questions, then you're going to get you're going to see a lot of questions that people are asking around your particular service area. So what is a prenup? You could write an article on what is a prenup. Here you see the question or the keywords. Most of these should be questions. And then the search volume, monthly, this is monthly search volume. How many people every month are searching for these kind of questions? You can see the keyword difficulty, how difficult it is to rank for these kinds of keywords. Like if you were to write an article about it, how hard it is to rank there. Also, there's one hack that I've told before is that, like, if you just add a modifier for your specific location, let's say in Orlando or in Miami, in Seattle, like if you add that to the end there, this will help you rank locally because most of your clients are going to come locally anyways. So instead of writing an article, how to get full custody of a child as a mother, you could do how to get full custody of a child as a mother in Orlando and basically add your local modifier. So you could get tons of ideas from doing these kind of reaches. If it's above 10, then you usually need to also build some backlinks, although you might not need to if you localize this. So how to file for divorce in Orlando, for example. This is much easier to rank than, as it says here, at 11, because it would be Orlando based, because your clients are, if you're in Orlando, your clients are going to come from Orlando anyways. So, and as you can see here, there are tons of ideas. What does a prenup do? What is a no-fault divorce? Are divorce records public? And so on. So your target audience are asking these kind of questions. And if you answer those questions, if you build, you are able to build trust with them. And if you build the trust, you can then from those articles, direct the readers to go to your service page, book a call, and take the next step with you. This will help you generate, this can generate tons of clients for you, because you're going to get so many more clients, interested clients coming in. You will be able to take care about the clients that you choose. And also with this keyword research strategy, with content marketing, you can also target the content towards more high-ticket clients. So maybe high net worth individuals, prenups, and other areas of your business that are more high-ticket that you want to get more clients in. So you can strategically tailor this content. So that's something we do for our clients as well. We tailor the content towards the services they want to offer the most. In family law, it's usually high net worth divorces. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can post the questions into the comment. Also, you can find my email from the description of this video. So thank you. Have a great day. Oh, and before you go, if you are a family law firm and you want to get more high value cases, we're currently offering 30 days of free SEO execution, totally free, no contracts, no strings. We take the risk, not you. But because this is high risk to us, we need to analyze your website first to see if we believe SEO is worth doing in your specific location. So click the link below to get a free video audit of your site first and see if your city is still available.